Welcome back, Scales. My name is Lord Reptilia, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Terraria Let's Play Adventure Awaits series thingy mabobber of wonders. Today, as you can see, I have started to construct a base, and I'm kind of thinking to make this like a giant, jaggedy cliff, if that makes any sense, kind of like a mountain almost. To the point where this base that we have right here is going to be like the top of the mountain, and you would just see jagged edges along the sides that are very steep too on each side. And I think that'd be a cool idea, and I really want to add that to this world because it just sounds freaking amazing. Currently though, I'm just kind of slaying some of these guys who are way too, I guess, warm yet cold at the same time. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, but before we can do that, I'm gonna definitely need to start collecting a lot of snow, mining out these floors, and basically just terraforming the living hell out of this place. So, without further ado, let's jump into a montage. Be right back, Scales. Somebody's knocking on my door. Please just go away. Actually, wait, can I not quick stack? Are you serious? I thought you could quick stack cash. Lame. Alright, well, okay, there we go. So, alright, here's what we're gonna do. I need to eliminate this threat of my property, because why am I doing this so slowly? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Just absolutely destroy them with balls of snow. These white balls impaling them in the face. I don't know, I laugh at my jokes probably more than anyone else. Like that's kind of sad, right? It's not a good thing. I don't think it is, right? Okay. Anyways, screw them. I don't even care about them. So, I basically made huge, as you could have like seen from the montage, huge gaps on this side. That side I kind of was interrupted by some mobs and stupid people like that. But oh my god, that was a bad idea. Oh my god, don't do that again. Okay, so I decided to build a little, like, I guess, waypoint over here. So it's nothing special or anything, but I like it. It's cool, I used some of the, what do you call them, like fence paneling things. For the top, some stairs. It looks cool, And then just a little path down here. Now, in terms of NPC housing, I was thinking, alright, yeah, I was thinking, how weird is that? But what if I had little, like, once this is like a huge drop, I could have them built into, like, on the sides, kind of like little, like, mountainside condos, except shitty. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to, you know, because I definitely need more NPCs in here, and the only way to do that is to build more houses. So I think we're gonna save that for next episode. Sorry, Mr. Penguin. That was quite unfortunate. But I guess until then, actually, you know what? No, I need to go and think of how I can start working on these NPC houses, and then I guess we'll just jump right into reptilian research right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start trying to do some layouts, and I'll be right back, Scales. Alright, Scales, so today for reptilian research, our subject, or our question, was suggested by my good buddy Natel, and he asked, you know, hey, what is the, I guess, the regenerative ability within lizards? Can you explain that to us? Sure thing, buddy, let's get into it. Alright, so, basically the main purpose for a reptile, usually you find this ability amongst the, I guess, the lizards, or the geckos of the reptilian family, and the main purpose of this is just for, it's a defense mechanism. You know, it's, for example, let's say you have a leopard gecko. If it gets too scared or it freaks out, it'll shake its body and basically detach its tail. Another example would be, let's say a certain species of lizard is being attacked or is being, you know, threatened by a predator. This lizard, in order to escape, will basically detach its tail, and once the tail detaches, it actually kind of like squirms a little bit. It's still animated once it falls off the body for just a brief couple seconds based on the nerves explosion, you know, from exiting the body. And when this happens, this distracts the predator, enabling the lizard to basically get away while it's distracted. It, you know, it's like, it's super badass actually. But when it comes to the anatomy of this, basically when a lizard loses its tail, or just, I guess, a lizard specifically, it can happen anywhere along that body, or the tail, as long as it's below the sexual organs, or I guess the reproduction organs. And when it does this, though, it's not necessarily a good thing. It can lose some of the organs and whatnot that are actually in its tail. And what happens is, instead of, like, something called a cartilaginous tube, I probably totally butchered that, but that basically, you know, it grows and it develops around or where the spinal cord was located, and it's outside of which it has new segmented muscles. And the spinal cord itself is replaced with, and I'm totally going to butcher this, by the way, an epithelial tube. Now, to rephrase what these words mean, cartilaginous, that just means something that's made of cartilage, or a structure that's made of cartilage. And then the horrible E word that I'm terrible at is just something that, it's basically tissue that's made up of different layers of cells that are separated by very tiny intercellular type substances that cover our internal and external surfaces of our bodies and our organs. So, you know, that's very in-depth stuff. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, the main idea of a lizard losing its tail is solely for defense. You know, it's just so it can save its life and get away. But this could also be frowned upon, for example, like the leopard gecko that I used earlier. When it loses its tail, for the leopard gecko itself, the tail is represented as a storage unit for fat cells. When it loses its tail, that new tail that grows does not develop that kind of storage, and that can actually damage the lizard over time because it doesn't have all that fat and those fat cells stored. That can be a problem. That is, this whole idea is so incredibly awesome to me. I love it. And actually, scientists have been trying for years to take that gene from the DNA of lizards that allows them to do this and actually implement it into human genetics. That is so freaking cool to me. Well, Scales, that was great. There's some more info coming your way, and I can't wait to do the next reptilian research. let's get back to the video. So basically, what I've decided is just doing something really basic for now, and then eventually I'll start building other, I guess, builds for them. But, you know, just something like these tiny little, like, cabin-like structures that are just based inside the mountain. And over time, we'll incorporate this into something a little cooler, you know, nothing annoyingly stupid looking like this. But something, I mean, for now, this will do. All I need is the NPCs to just move in. That's really the only thing I care about at the moment. But over time, I will definitely be creating new builds for them and just making it look a lot cooler than this. But for now, we'll stick with the basics. So, now that we are getting that out of the way, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see when I have new videos coming out. I just wanted to say thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys' views and support. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Scale away.